Hey! Wow.
Be afraid when the water is high.
In this video, join me once again in our unique adventure. From Mali, we will travel all the way to Kayapa, Nueva Vizcaya. We will witness beautiful and breathtaking views as we pass behind towering mountains and take roads that have never been traveled before. We will experience different adventures and challenges as we make our way out of the vast capital of the province of Nueva Vizcaya. Wow!
Nice, really great. There's a landslide right now. We're using a saddlebag today, friends. Let's try using this Moto Wolf saddlebag. And we're all set with the basic gear for our adventure today. Thank you, my friend, for watching this video. Join me on an adventure. From here in Malico, San Nicolas, Pangasinan, we're heading to Kayapa, Nueva Vizcaya, but we won't be passing through Santa Fe or the Marlica Highway. So what we'll do is take the more adventurous route and we'll see more beautiful sights, mountains, and forests. This is what we're bringing. Right now I'm using this 28-liter Moto Wolf saddlebag. Our basic gear is in there, so if we end up traveling at night we can camp out. I also have a tent with me right here. Here, this is the tent we're bringing. It fits in there just fine. This is a 2-person tent for nature hikes. I'm wearing a raincoat today because it's rainy, friends. This is awesome, friends. What do you call this? Crawling barrier. And there you go, friends. It's so foggy. We really can't see the beautiful views here in Malico. Anyway, we're not going to stay here for long anyway. The fog is touching the ground. Especially now that it's raining. Recent gravel and a landslide are here. That's dangerous. It's just soil. See, the tree already fell. It's happening now along with the heavy rain. Especially since there's a typhoon, that soil will really collapse. This area is also prone to landslides. Thank you and subscribe for more videos. When the rain gets heavy and the water is strong, it just turns into mud. Like it really loses its grip and will just keep sliding down. That's the problem with this kind of soil in the area. Oh, that's intense. We almost have zero visibility here. Look in front. Oh, they're going to do something there, right there. Do you see that? The steel bars. They're probably going to develop it so it won't be landslide prone. I mean, to prevent landslides, it's a waste if this road gets destroyed. If they don't do something about it, it'll all be gone. In front of us, my friends, there's a storm. As of the latest update I read earlier in the news, it's 150 kilometers away from Infanta, Quezon. That's the location of Typhoon Paulo. As of now, here in Pangasinan, tropical wind signal number 2 has already been raised. And we're still traveling because this is just a backdoor route. Then wherever we end up, if it gets dark, we'll go camping. That's why I brought our gear with me. Just in case. There are a lot of landslides. That's why the Department of Public Works and Highways is always working on it. They're always on standby so this road stays open. We're really close to this vehicle, but up ahead we can barely see anything. That's the disadvantage. When you pass through here while it's raining, the fog will really swallow you up. Visibility is limited to 50 meters. If the oncoming vehicle's lights are off, you won't see it, understand? It's cold. The hard part here, my friends, is you can't see what's above. Suddenly there could be a landslide. It's scary. I remember what happened on Marcos Highway when the old vehicle got buried. Wow, we've uploaded already. There's water here at the falls again. Because during the rainy season like this, it's really beautiful. It's gone. It's nice to look at. We're here now approaching the peak, my friends, at Sherman Tank. I hope where we're going isn't like this down below, what we're passing by. So you can see those at the top, the aerial shots, my friends, using our drone. Welcome to Nueva Vizcaya. This is their boundary. So in this area from here, it's Malico, Santa Fe, Nueva Vizcaya. But the Barangay Hall of Malico, San Nicolas, Pangasinan is located in the center. And the people here, there are voters of San Nicolas, Pangasinan, and there are also voters of Santa Fe, Nueva Vizcaya. But if you really look at this on the map, this very area where we are standing is already part of Nueva Vizcaya. We are now here at the former Malico viewpoint. This is it before, so now it's private. But as you can see, friends, Rufag, we can't see any beautiful views anymore. It's still very cold. This is the peak, the highest part of Malico. The very center of Barangay Malico. Malico Tourism Assistance Center, here it is, friends. And now, here we are in Santa Fe. We're going downhill now. I hope the weather is good on the other side in Nueva Vizcaya. There, it's not really covered by fog here. Masapu. Because in a little while, the typhoon will be here, my friends. It will make landfall at any time today, my friends. The typhoon will make landfall. The cold really seeps in here. It's really intense. We're now approaching, my friends, Barangay Imugan, Santa Fe, Nueva Vizcaya. There are also a lot of houses here. It's already raining here. This is also where you can find Imugan Falls, my friends. It's really beautiful. There it is, but you still have to walk to get there.
Imugan is a barangay located in the town of Santa Fe, Nueva Vizcaya, and it's known as a place rich in natural beauty and culture. It is located in the highlands of the province with an elevation of approximately 968.9 meters above sea level. That's why it experiences a cold climate. The place is home to the indigenous Kalanguya or Ikalahan people, which means people of the forest, and they continue their traditions such as weaving and the system of unity called Balhan. The most famous attraction in Imugan is the Imugan Falls, a 35-foot waterfall that can be easily reached within just 15 to 20 minutes of walking from the barangay proper. And this is one of the main attractions in Santa Fe, which serves as the gateway town of Prianto from Manila. You can already sense it's going to rain here, my friends.
Imugan Barangay is very simple. It's very small, but it's very rich in products. Vegetables like chayote and clear water. That water is very cold. It's already raining here, and those are vegetables over there. Throwing trash in the river is prohibited. That's how it should be. Look at their bridge, my friend. It's simple. There's a handrail, 2 bamboo planks to step on. Oh, it's actually 3. Thank you. Isn't it amazing that even when it's raining, the water here in the river doesn't get completely murky? The kids here in Nueva Vizcaya, their classes aren't cancelled yet, so you'll notice there are students walking around. Meanwhile, back in our place, my friends, in Pangasinan, our classes are already cancelled. That's why we get to ride today. This path we're taking looks really cool, my friends. It's like a valley, right? Because the middle part is a plain surrounded by huge mountains on both sides. Then right in the very center there's a river. That's what we're following. So it's the lowest part. That's why it's not too cold here right now where we're passing through. There are some parts that are paved and some parts that are not, but 4-wheel vehicles can still handle it so far. They have crops here, and the peach looks really healthy. That would taste great mixed in with beef stew or pork soup, right? Delicious. The crops they plant here by the river are really simple. It's nice to look at. When you pass by places like this, you wouldn't think that there's still a way out, and you wouldn't expect that there are still a lot of people living up ahead or in the next barangays we'll be passing through. Hehe. Yeah, it's just late today. There's another tire path again. It's really better when the cementing is done like this. Aside from being cost effective because there are only 2 paths. It's not wasted either because every now and then there's a landslide. Cement roads get damaged too, so it's really better like this. Just tire paths. It's more economical too. Thank you. There's no more cement again. Welcome to Barangay Unib. Here it is, my friends. The water down there is really clear, look. And there's even a santol tree here, but it doesn't have any fruit. So, welcome to Barangay Unib, Santa Fe, Nueva Vizcaya. We're about to enter another barangay. This place looks different too, my friends. It's really exciting. The road is paved. That's where we came from up there. The turns were sharp. What's great here is they have rice terraces, my friends. There, those are their rice terraces. They look small on camera, but there are more over there. It looks really beautiful in person, my friends. This barangay is nice too. Their roads are also good. Some parts are paved. Baguio beans on the other side, look. We can see so many different kinds of vegetables here. Life here is just simple. Then there's a hanging bridge. There's a water buffalo over there. Life is really simple. It's nice to sell things like this. The only thing is, it happened during the rainy season, my friends. But it's still fun. Would you believe there's even a car here? A Lancer? I wonder why they just left it there. What a waste. Here's the river again. We're going to see how clear it is once more. It feels so good to take a bath here. There are so many motorcycles here. That's why it feels like the scary thing about this area is the landslides and flash floods, right? But there aren't any traces or signs of a landslide in this area. There are also no signs of a flash flood. Oh, once again, we don't have a bridge to cross. Your motorcycle. Dolls. You're dull. What does it mean? Your motorcycle. What does dull mean? Their bridge here is amazing, right? Simple. It looks nice to swim there. It's beautiful. The water is bluish. See, that's how it looks here. There used to be a bridge down here. That's why the one above looks new, because it was just built. Okay, welcome to Sitio Pulao. This must be the main gymnasium of Barangay Unib Santa Fe. Here it is, Unib Santa Fe, Nueva Vizcaya. There are a lot of houses here too. This barangay is excellent. That's the landslide here, Rabi Bagong Gula. Let's stop here for a while. I'll just fly my drone. Even though it's raining, my drone can handle it. I just want to get some good shots. Unib is a barangay located at a high elevation reaching approximately 1,274.1 meters above sea level. That's why it is expected to have a cold climate. According to the 2020 census, the population of Unib is 422 people. It is a small community under the jurisdiction of Santa Fe, a third-class municipality that is important in Philippine history as the site of the Battle of Balit Pass during World War II. Wow, I'm really impressed with our drone, my friends. Good thing it's holding up so we can get aerial shots of the place we're visiting today. At least it's putting up a good fight. North Guzaran. Their sitios here are nice. It's great to stroll around. Life is very simple and the surroundings are very simple too. There are also a lot of fruits. We passed by so many fruits, but we could only look at them. There was no owner around, so we couldn't ask for permission or request some. It's really beautiful when you look at the mountains on every side. They're really nice to look at. The road here is a bit slippery. The tire tracks are damaged too. Then it's paved again. You wouldn't think you'd still pass by places like this, paved. And in that area, there are houses. Nice houses. This place is really unique. We weren't wrong. Look at those mountains. They're beautiful to look at. We made the right choice taking this route for our adventure today. Yes.
Ooh.
It's beautiful. There's a road here. I wonder where it leads. Oh, maybe it leads to the house up there. The rain is getting heavier, my friends. The typhoon might have already made landfall. Now the question is, where's the path? I didn't scout it earlier. Up or down? Maybe ask or go down. That's a landslide. That rock is huge, or that wood is impressive. They managed to stick it in. Maybe they drilled the hole first and then stuck the wood in. That rock is really solid. They chiseled it so it wouldn't be in the way. This is standing upright again. Tomato plantation. All the way up there. I hope what we did is right. Sitio Malada, oh. It's night. There are many landslides here, my friends. It's only 12. There are also a lot of fallen trees here. Maybe it was during Typhoon Opong, not Typhoon Nando, because that was the one that hit the north. New tire path, nice, it's well made. Wow, spring of living water. Spring of water. Oh, it's slippery. There it is. The vegetable garden looks beautiful. Chayote plantation. There are also mixed crops. There are also string beans. What a tire path. It could still be used by 4 wheels before, but because there was a landslide here, the water took over. 4 wheels can't pass anymore, so motorcycles can still make it. But if we go home and pass through here, then there's a flash flood. We won't be able to cross. If that happens, we'll just leave it to Batman. If we go home and still pass through here, but not anymore, we'll take the highway, friends. From here, we'll go back to Santa Fe and climb up Malico again. Or we can pass through Baguio City. From here, going to Bukod, then Baguio City, then down to Pangasinan. It depends on which route we feel like taking later. We can also go to Mount Ugo, then down to San Nicolas, Pangasinan. I have a lot of possible routes, but with this kind of weather, it's dangerous. Especially those flash floods we might encounter on the road, that's dangerous. We might get trapped, true. I've already anticipated that. That's why we brought portable stoves, a tent, and we can use those to survive. We're used to it. Wow. A 4-wheel vehicle could have passed, but it's still not cleaned. Whenever there's an election, there's a typhoon, my friends. For sure it'll happen again. There will be another flash flood. Just look at that. Trees, big rocks coming from above, right? Amazing, right? They have a power line. Barangay Unib. We're still in Barangay Unib. I hope you'll still join me, my friends, until the end of this video. And please bear with me, it's long, right? Because we're documenting all of our adventure that we encounter here on the road we're taking. There are houses here, but I'm surprised. Usually when I'm on the road, my friends, there are no people around. Maybe they're at work, but you know, it's rainy and stormy. Maybe they're just inside and don't go out, especially in this cold, rainy weather. It's perfect for sleeping and eating. Here we go again. This is tough. When you're on a motorcycle, you can't get through either. It's dangerous. The water can seep through as long as it can. See? This is still caused by, or this is still the result of, a flash flood. The roads are really damaged. This should really be reached by four-wheel vehicles maybe, my friends. Behind these mountains is the Maharlika Highway on the other side. Those are the big and tall mountains over there. That store is doing well. It has a lot of sales. Wow, that's a ginger plantation, my friends. It's nice to look at. That one, maybe it's ready to be harvested. It's turning yellow already. The big crops are coming out. Tomatoes, wow. We're seeing a lot of things. Where should we pass through? To the right. Here, maybe here. We're seeing a lot of vegetables, my friends. Maybe up here. Let's go down. This is now a battle of instincts. Wow, dangginit. Kaya Kamali, we're wrong, huh? May kain tinap. The water here is turquoise with a bit of brown. I don't know if the path I took is right. It seems wrong, brownish. It's dangerous here during heavy rain. You could get buried by the sand or soil coming from above. So many chickens. Hello. Thank you. We made a big mistake. They say there's someone hit over there. Now they have four wheels. Where will they pass through? Through where we passed earlier? That's not possible anymore. Oh, that's wrong. We made a mistake. We took the wrong way. Thank you. This isn't it. It should be here. I should be here. But the problem is the road up here might be muddy. Where is here now? We're already lost. Supra not there. Ha, it's right here. These are high up, but the roads are really tough, man. we're going to have a hard time passing through. That's intense. That's what our motorcycle looks like. Oh, nice. Look at the roads, they're really deep. That's intense. It still hurts all the way there. But the view is really beautiful. Even though it's raining, the trees are really old, my friends. They're really untouched, like a virgin forest. The rain is getting stronger. Maybe the typhoon is already making landfall. Wow. It's tough, but we still got the shot. The tomatoes look amazing. They're huge. Look at those tomatoes. On camera, they look small, but in person, my friends, I'm telling you, they're big. There, look. There are some ripe ones too. They look so good to pick. Wow, loose gravel. I still have to climb the wall. Malasit. That's it. 4 wheels can't take this. Thank you. The roads are already broken. Made during the rainy season. Oh wow, here we go again. This will easily get hit by a flash flood. It's dangerous. Alright. Just climb up. So we're going up again. Oof, wow. Nice. It looks beautiful. We came from down there earlier. We passed by that when we got lost. That one. Oh, I passed by that. The one with the chickens. There. That's where the chickens are. Oh, can you see it? Can you see it? There, look. Someone is walking. The green ones. So that's where the flash flood happened. Covered by soil. That's over there. Then the one that got hit, that's down there. Alright? And that's where we came from. That's it. We got caught in heavy rain. Good thing we were able to... What do we have? A dry bag for our things. With only sacks, everything would get dangerously soaked. Yo, this is scary. Loose gravel and it's slippery, it's raining too. You really just have to get used to it. It's scary. I'm worried the motorcycle might not make it here. Oh, good thing the road took it. Maybe this got hit during Typhoon Nando. If Typhoon Paulo gets stronger now, I'm sure they'll have to raise that road again. Yes. It's just not obvious on camera. It doesn't really capture the height, how steep the climb is. When you're using an action camera, that's what happens. Alright, let's get some momentum. Hey! Alright, that's good. Stick. Primera! It's tough to break down here, my friends. You can't ask anyone for help. What? There's a house over there. That's the vegetable garden. Whoa. Another broken road again. I'm in danger. There's no stick here. Hold on to the side, this is dangerous. The flash flood made it bigger. The water is getting murky now. Get it. Hey, that's a cliff, man. That tree is huge. Be careful. It's really scary when you see a small stream because that's where the water flows, right? Especially when the rain is really strong. It's my turn again, sis. The phrase "it's my turn, sis" never stops. The road is even bad. Hey. Steve. Just crawl, boy. The rain is really getting stronger. It's not letting up on us anymore. Not anymore. Let's stay here. Is this already the barangay? Let's see which barangay this is. There are big trees, my friends. They have a gate. This is likely their main gate. Let's go inside. The aura suddenly changed when we got in here. Suddenly it got brighter and a motorcycle just passed by from the other side. It might have come from Kayapa, and this area could already be part of Kayapa. Steep. What the heck? Here it is, it's heavy. Kabalatan, Alang, Kayapa, Nueva Vizcaya, my friends. Okay. We're now in Kayapa. Wow, the rain is really strong. And here we are in Barangay Kabalatan, Alang, Kayapa, Nueva Vizcaya. I'm not sure if that's really a Barangay Kabalatan, Alang. That's just what we read here on the sign. We're heading down. It's steep and slippery. Let's keep going. Stay in first gear. It's slippery. We're using dual sport tires, which aren't meant for this. We don't have knobby tires, which are best for this. Knobby tires. There are many tracks here from people with knobby tires, which are meant for mud. Damn, this is scary, man. That's slippery. Climbing this is tough when it's so slippery. Also, there's a flood. There. At least this is sand now. None. That's it. There, you know it. We were really rooting for a landslide. And in the flash flood. It's a good thing it wasn't that strong earlier, because when the rain is heavy, we might face a flash flood while driving. Now, which way are we going? Yes. No tracks here, there are tracks there. Let's go where the tracks are, so there won't be problems. This is a battle of instincts. Instinct gaming. There you go. The roads are all broken. That's because of, you know, the flood. What? Hey. That's crazy. Let's go. There might be a landslide. It's actually deep over there. It's deep where he stands. What a wonderful world. Downhill. That is just there. I got curious there about that road. It was going that way earlier. Maybe some houses remain there.
Me, this is dangerous now, man.
We need to hurry. The water keeps rising. We're in trouble. We may still face more, like floods. We might not be able to make it through. It's hard to get trapped here. Then you'll come back. It's the same when you come back, right? The water is just high. You could get trapped here. There are things like that, see? Because of the flood. Here it is, see? This is just caused by the flood. Here we go again. That's Robbie. Huh? Solid experience. Let's move. It's risky. My water is bad. It happens often. Our hunches usually come true. Wow. Kaka. Nice. But they're removing trees to make it into a garden. That's the problem. That's amazing. A rose garden. They're friends. You may not notice, but those planted there are actually roses. The roots are really deep. The tires are really big. Oh, be careful, there's a cliff. Here we go again. Passing through again, the water's getting murky. If a flash flood happens here, good luck getting through. This is the problem now. Slipping is not allowed.
Hey.
The tire just skidded. This one in the middle just passed through. The side one got battered. Oh, that's nothing. That's just a stick now. Be quiet. That's why you have it, Kaya. It's about to ring. This is going to be another traumatic experience. We can't let ourselves lose. Alright, you can do it. Go for it. Is it Coco? We've been through a lot together.
Ooh.
You'll be here if your clutch burns out. That's why I don't want to overuse it too much. Perfect timing and amount. Our tire is already flat. Shout out to Sir, right?
Diggy bite.
He's the one who gave that tire, the one at the back. That was from last year. Yeah, that's dangerous. Yeah. Love the Philippines? Yeah, boy. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Yeah. Yeah. So nice. Hey. Up. Wow, the people here were intense with Navi tires. That star is ours. Just dual sports. They're already bold. Alright. Just go ahead. Good thing we voted. Go ahead, you can do it, boy. Because if we wore shoes, that would have been it. Our shoes would have been ruined. We can't fly the drone here now. Bro, the path is already destroyed. It's already soaking wet. The surroundings. It's scary to fly it. Our drone might get into an accident. The drone we're using, my friends, is the Potensic Atom 2. Because that's what we use for our aerial shots, the Potensic. Just look at what we passed through, oh. Lunas. We're here and have merged onto the road. This is the route Elmer and I took before. We traveled it at night. All the way from where we started, that adventure was intense. Shout out to Elm's Motor. He was with me during the camping and also during the previous adventure. Finally, we finally made it through. We also made it through, my friends, those really tough paths that were like cliffs. It was so slippery. There we can already see some locals. Sir, this is the barangay, sir?
Kabalatan.
Kabalatan? Yes. There you go, friends. I asked what barangay this is. Barangay Kabalatan. Oh, it's not. What I was saying earlier, Kabalatan Alang, was wrong. But I feel like that's right. Kabalatan Alang. Because I think I read something like that on the map. Barangay Kabalatan Alang. Bagong uwi. Grand Slider. This road was just built. This was just recently widened. It's soft now. Before it was different. Just a cliff, that's all. Is it just tight? Grandchild? These are the scary paths, right? Cliff, and the path you took isn't even stable. Wow, my friends. Coming from the top. There it is. Then it will go down. It's getting stronger and stronger. After that, the water is strong and dangerous. They warned it could happen. This is okay, the deep ones. As long as it's going down. The hard part is when it's rising. You might even get buried there. It's really difficult. Hey. The soil is so heavy. You'd think it's just rocks. Hey. Hey, hey. Nothing, just skidding. Hey. There's no stigma here.
as long as it's raining. Hey, hey, hey. Forge your path. Ouch. Look at what I've been through.
The front and back wheels don't align.
It's really sharp. It's fine now. My wheels feel like they're floating. I'll just dance.
Damn it, let's get some momentum.
We even went back to where we passed by.
That's so rare.
Sauce. It's like he was already in second gear. Look at it more closely.
We're all alone. We need it
To survive
and brew coffee.
Let's get on it. Let's get some.
Don't count it.
They'll just laugh at you. He was just skidding. Alright.
Stop nagging. Take another route. Wow.
It's really slippery.
Don't! Hey, hey, hey.
Here we go again. Alright. You like that. Just keep going.
Yay!
Finally. Even Akira. We asked here back then.
We were lost there for hours.
It was really late at night. That was quite an experience. All right. That's it. You took the wrong path again, Tina Hackboy. We're not supposed to be on the other side.
Climb, sauce, it won't climb.
Even more so.
Of course, we won't back down.
Alright, count.
That's what you want. Oh, it's scraping already.
Deep.
Because... Deep, don't do that. Okay. Sheesh.
Our origins.
It's over. This is a storm now. The storm has probably made landfall. Okay, it's done too. The rest, this is good to go. I hope so. That's just what I said.
Why is it like this again? This is tough. Look, a dump truck.
I said no, vehicles can't reach this.
It's so deep.
There's no stick for that.
Because you're beautiful again.
Bueno, hey, that's deep. What could that be? Church? Or a house? Looks like someone wants to fly a drone. It's a waste after all. There's nothing there even if the rain is heavy.
I was only able to give you some good shots. We need to fly the drone.
This is Kabalatan, Alang, a rural barangay located in the town of Kayapa in the province of Nueva Vizcaya, which is part of Region 2 or Cagayan Valley in the Philippines. It is situated at approximately 1,051 meters above sea level, which is why it has a cool climate and a mountainous terrain. According to the 2020 census, it has a population of 207 people, which is why it is considered a small but stable community. It is surrounded by neighboring barangays such as Alang, Salaksak, Uyasyas, and Kayapa proper east. There are infrastructure projects being carried out here, such as the concreting of the farm-to-market road to improve collection and access to the area. Despite being remote, Kabalatan Alang is an important part of the agriculture and social community of Kayapa.
So I was still able to go home completely soaked.
I really fought for my drone because, you know, we needed the footage.
There's a Department of Public Works and Highways office here.
Maybe what they're building is government property. We don't know what specific project that is.
Department of Public Works and Highways built that.
What could that be? Friends, there's a school ahead. I wonder which one it is.
Here we can ask about it. The locals are really worth it, right?
This trail is just money for them.
That's deep. I don't like the deep part. I'll just stay here in the shallow area. There it is, school.
Up ahead. Friends, we're already in Kayapa.
Kabalatan village.
Kabalatan. Hey,
Thank you for watching.
they stopped harvesting the tomatoes
Because they're unripe.
cabbage. Cabbage farm.
Terraced vegetable garden. That dump truck is tough.
It climbed up. That's how the road is here. Or maybe it went up before the storm. That's why it arrived before the road was damaged. Alright. Welcome back to Taya Path.
Yeah, that's a strong flow of water.
We're approaching the school now.
Congressman Banti.
The palm leaves are nice.
Grandchild.
I didn't get what Nanay said. It seems like she missed what we brought.
What school is this? This school is cute.
These are really the things you'll notice in Highland schools. Made of wood, then elevated. That's it. You can easily tell this school is old since it's still made of wood, even the posts. Western Kayapa District. What school is this again?
This one.
There, Banit. There, Banit Elementary. Kabalatan Alang. There, I was right.
Kabalatan Alang is the name of the barangay.
Kayapa, Nueva Vizcaya.
Barangay Kabalatan, Alang. Banit Elementary School. None. We weren't able to get any good drone footage. Because, well, there were typhoons. We just forced ourselves to fly. There you go. The road here is nice. Look, they have a waiting shed here. It would be nice to stay here, right? To fly the drone. I have a bad feeling, friends. It's risky. Our drone could get caught and we might not upload the video. So that's all the drone shots I can give you for now. Please bear with me. We really just forced it. Another landslide. My child, how does the dump truck get through here? It's gone. That's why the dump truck got stuck up there, where we were earlier. It's too steep. At least we know there's already a school there, so the place is more accessible now. There you go. It's cemented. I'm going the wrong way. But Mia, suddenly there's someone coming from the opposite direction. It's dangerous, not us. There. We want to make sure we don't see any people. The road is blocked, man. There. Looks like we have a way now. That must be what Mom mentioned earlier. She probably said the road was cut off. Don't go straight ahead. We're in trouble now. Naturally, the locals will manage. Maybe they've already made a path. Hey. It's dangerous, man. Let me try the path. We're dead. Let's clear the path. Let's clear the roads. Wah, sapna. Here's the current road situation in Kabalatan, Alang, which used to be passable, my friends. Now it's already cut off. Even motorcycles can't get through here. You know, what's up? We don't know. But I saw a bridge. Let's see if we can take the motorcycle there. I hope so we can cross while we still can. I don't want to go back because I'm sure the rivers on the roads we passed are already high. It's a mess. It was probably Typhoon Nando, since that's the one that hit the north and likely caused it. And then there's also Typhoon Paulo, right? Am I right, Paulo? As long as it's P. I don't know what will happen on the street here. I hope this has been reported to the Department of Public Works and Highways so they can build a bridge here. This is what really needs a project. Flood control. This is also flood control. Because the people in Kabalatan Alang are suffering. They can't cross because there's no bridge. The wind is also getting stronger. I just need to get out, my friends. It's really hard to be trapped. Next, let's do everything we can just to get out of here. We need to go back if we can't cross because this is only getting stronger. I wonder what this is for our friends, the Igorots. What could be its purpose? But they did catch some insects. Just 1, 2, 3 of them. Comment down below, friends. What do you think its purpose is? The wind is getting stronger, friends, and the rain is starting to pour in bursts. Listen, maybe that's the typhoon making landfall already. We're sure of it. So here we are in the middle. I'll show you on the map on Google Earth. I'll show you our location right now. We're in the middle of the mountains and we're going to cross that bridge. Let's see if we can make it across. I just stayed here and changed the battery of our camera, but look at the water over there, friends. It's already risen. We really need to hurry now. I wonder where that's headed. There are tire tracks. Thank you, Lord. That could work. We can go, my friends. The breeze here feels different. It's like I'm scared. It's dangerous. Maybe it's really true. Hey, this was my toughest crossing of the Balat ng Hangin Bridge. It's scary to cross. Oray ko malasitik. My head really hit hard there. Now the question is, where will this come out? Garden, chili plantation. Hey, chili peppers are expensive now, you know. When there are storms, chili peppers get expensive. And now the water passing through our path is getting more and more. Slime. Wow. Pinto yun. Package. It's no longer itchy. Good thing it's cemented. That's where we came from. Rabiba, the water just exposed that this path we're taking is actually a river. There are many steep areas, so let's stay in first gear. There's shelter here. The path here is already damaged. It's just a waterway now. Are you still going to pass through there? It's just a waterway now. It's all gone. The rain has eaten up the mountains. We really can't take any more drone shots. The last one was earlier. This is a new landslide. It's a shame if the road gets damaged. This road is brand new. Nice. The cementing here looks good. This one looks like it's been cemented for a long time. There's moss on it and there are holes already. There's a local heading home. Those are the scary rivers when the current suddenly gets strong and you can't cross, so you have no choice but to go back. Haha. Oh no. Not here though. The color of the water is dark, look. Orange, red, I can't even identify what that is anymore. We didn't rush, but now we're working double time. This is nice. It turns out that starting is the hardest part. Of course, this is nice. Just keep going so we can get out of here. Ducks, hello, hey, are you going to play in the water? The water's strong now. Look, it's flowing up ahead. It's like something's floating down the river. Ducks, look, the ducks are playing now. Water like this. Hey, wow, it's beautiful, so beautiful, my friends. There's actually a falls here and the water is so clear. Amazing. Wow, it's really nice. Such a solid falls. Bravi, it's beautiful. There's a school here, my friends. That school, that's why it's a proper elementary school. That's why we're proper now, my friends. That's why it's from school. There are beautiful houses here now. The valley is so beautiful. Oh, that's really nice. Here you go, my friends. Maybe this is still possible. The one we saw was proper, that's why. Schools are back here. Their community here is beautiful. The houses have roofs. They're really nice. It's so simple, right? And here the water is strong and the breeze is strong too. Okay. That's the only house here. It's low in the middle. The design of the is nice. What he's looking for. I don't know who this person is. You think we're downstairs? We're not. Not to illegal fishing. We're not at a high-end beach. We can't go down there. The water is high. Excuse me, let's pass through. It's slippery. Let's toss the trash there. They said not to litter. River. That's how I understood it. Palak. Maybe it's Palak. River. Look at the color of the water. They mixed dirty. And it's not that dirty. Wow, there's a waterfall, guys. See it? No more. Vehicles can't cross here anymore. The water is already deep. That's why the dump truck and the vehicles we passed are stuck there. They can't cross anymore. Many black spots there lack water. Maybe it's raining hard ahead. This canyon bridge is broad. Hey, this is dangerous. We got stuck here. Wow. That's why it's slippery. It's our first time crossing a wide bridge. This is the water, look. I'm curious why it's that color. It came from Kayapa. Black. It really made sure it would rain. Here in the neighborhood. At least we were able to get out, hopefully. Dangerous pathways.
I'll rest a bit. The rain is heavy. The wind and rain intensified.
Let's go now. The rain here just won't let up. Rain. We shouldn't stay here long. Let's go outside the house first. Krogion? Water is leaking. Yes, Nick. This just happened now. Oh, it's really like this here. That's scary. I got scared there. Hey, Lind. The watercolor here suddenly changed. Its color is scary. Grogyon. Scary boy. Of all the things I've seen of this kind of water, this is where I was amazed, my friends. Its color is really different. The color is really solid. It's not just simply orange or whatever. The color looks great in person. Not sure about on camera. There's a lot of water there. There's a rock with it. It's washing away the rocks up here. Wow, a new path. A new road there, newly made. Ocean. Falling debris. Oh no, they actually have a schedule for passing through here. Maybe because someone is working. I hope we can get through now. It's getting cold here again. They said it's allowed. Oh no, that's scary. Isn't this scary? Oh my. We might get buried. Hey! They're widening the road here. Maybe they stopped because of the storm. They're keeping watch in case of occasional landslides, which is why people are stationed there to direct the traffic. It's cold. We saw the ocean, that's why it's so cold. Because it's freezing here. I hope we can still pass through. There's no bridge yet. But there is. He wants to. Okay, Bikra, right? 8 foot. To be given. To be given. Be careful. Sometimes you should be careful, you know. Be careful. Take care if the river is deep and has a strong current. Huh? That's Ibaloy. I don't understand it, but I think I know the meaning. Don't force vehicles to cross when the water is high. The water is strong, look. Because it really is dangerous. That's why it needs a bridge. A solid bridge. That's what should be given attention. By the Department of Public Works and Highways. This is intense, my friends. Our experience right now is mixed. Adventure. With a bit of fear too. That water is really strong. There's some soil mixed in. Rock. No. It's really quiet here in Kayapa now. No drainage causes water to flow along the side. There, look. Someone approached from the opposite direction, making my load heavier. There's May and there's Kayapa. Someone wants to know if the bridge can still be crossed. It's still possible. We were able to pass through. It's cold. The water is strong. Oh, that's the last step. Wow. We're already on a river. I'm already riding. During your windy time. Thank you for watching. This is our motorcycle. What is that? Is this for the road? The road looks like a river. What's that? The current is really strong. This is scary. This place gets isolated sometimes, like the places we saw. Turns out when there's a storm, they can't be reached. It's really intense here. There's water over there. Stuck into a bigger one. The road design is not good. There's no proper drainage. Welcome to Kayapa High School. Let's behave properly, friends. They also call it their school, right? So fat. Kiss first. That's why it's nice and welcome to Kayapa Tropical. Still camped even for years. Never be scared. Here we are, my friends. We're right here in the town of Kayapa, Nueva Vizcaya. Thank you for joining me on my adventure. And until next time, stay tuned and please keep joining me. Bye for now and see you on the next video. Elim Tour, your travel master.